If you want to feel and look more beautiful, if you're manifesting beauty, tip for you. When you love yourself and when you're kind to yourself, everyone can see it. It's genuinely how I feel like I transformed how I looked. And not just how I look, but how I feel. And when you feel good, you also look good. And there's this energy, there's this magnetic aura about people when you can tell that they also feel good about themselves. It's so obvious. And it's so magnetic. When you consistently tell yourself you're beautiful, even if no one else is saying it, even if you don't believe it, it genuinely will be shown back to you. I used to be the kind of person who, if I saw myself in the mirror, if I saw myself in a picture, my first thought would be, oh, I look disgusting, ew, delete that, oh, I hate that picture, oh, that's not the right angle, this and this and this. And then I just started saying, you are who you say you are, and you are who you think you are. I promised myself that every time I caught a glimpse of myself, I would tell myself I was beautiful in the mirror. That transformed my life. Every single time I saw a picture of myself, even if I didn't like it, every time I passed a mirror, passed a reflection, I would say, wow, you're so beautiful. And I didn't say it in a way of like, oh, you're the hottest of everyone else. I meant it in a way of just admiring and giving myself a little bit of kindness. Wow, you are so beautiful. The first few times I didn't believe it. The first probably hundreds of times I didn't believe it. And then one day I started to mean it every time. But that was the goal. I wanted to feel good. And honestly, like, it got to a point where I realized, like, how I felt about myself is so much more important than how anyone else feels about me. But I will say that when I started telling myself, wow, you're so beautiful, wow, you're so beautiful, I said it over and over again, dude, everybody reflected that affirmation right back to me. I started getting complimented more than I ever had in my life. Like, ever. When you say you are something, you are. And so all it took was me changing how I perceive myself, and then it felt like everyone else's perception of me changed too. That is so important. How you perceive yourself is so important. And when you aren't kind to yourself, it's such a lack of respect to yourself. And when you don't respect yourself, no one else will respect you either. People can somehow sniff it out if you like yourself. People can sniff it out if you're insecure and if you don't respect yourself. Also, I just want to say that the emotions you feel literally have a frequency to them. And the feelings of shame and guilt and insecurity are such low vibrations, and like attracts like. So when you're at a low vibration, you continue to attract other things that are low vibrational. But the feelings of authenticity, of self-love, of kindness, of gratitude, these emotions are magnetic. Do you want to know what happens? Everything else that is also a high vibration and a good match comes to you. Like abundance, like love, like good opportunities, other people who are high vibrational. You just attract all of it to you. And also another really good book that I recommend when it comes to self-love is You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. I hope you have the best day ever, so thank you so much for watching.